Hi everyone, come and sit on a yoga brick, making sure that your knees are lower than your hips, and sit up straight. And I'm going to take you through a very simple yoga class. At the moment I can't teach my regular yoga classes, so I thought that I would share some simple postures online for anybody who would like to try some yoga at home. I know that we can go a little stir crazy at this moment in time, as we're all in isolation. So yoga can really help with that. It can really keep you centered and grounded. And this is a Vinyasa class, but a very basic one. And if you keep following me, I will post some more intermediate lessons as well. But this one is perfectly fine for beginners to follow. So place your hands into prayer and close your eyes, and we're going to chant one Om to begin the class. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhale. Bring your hands up high and open them out to the side. And now we're going to come off our brick, and I want you to lie on your back. And we're just going to release the spine. Make sure your neck is lowered onto the mat and your head, and just draw your knees into your chest and feel that nice release on your spine. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And remember to keep breathing in and out through your nose. That's really important. We don't breathe through our mouth in yoga. We always inhale and exhale through the nose. Long, steady inhalations through your nose, and long, steady exhalations through your nose. And then you can place your right ankle over your left thigh. Place your hands around the back of your left thigh and draw your knee in towards your chest and feel that nice stretch on your right glute. And just keep breathing here. Remember, yoga is a moving meditation, and this next hour is for you. Just trying to find some stillness in these crazy and uncertain times. So inhale, and as you exhale, draw that knee back. Don't force anything, be gentle, and just feel that nice stretch on your glute. And then we'll go to the other side. You can place your left ankle over your right thigh, draw your hands around your right thigh, and then inhale through your nose, and exhale, and pull the knee back. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. One last time, feeling that nice stretch on your glute. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to release, and we're going to come up onto all fours. So you're going to stack your wrists under your shoulders, and stack your knees under your hips. And this is a really good thing to do if you have a bad back. So this is cat and cow. You're going to inhale and arch your back like a cat and look at the ceiling. And then on the exhalation, you're going to round your spine and look down towards your navel. And inhale, let's do that 4 more times. And exhale, 2. And inhale. And exhale. 3. And inhale, try and go a little bit deeper. And exhale, round your back and look at your navel. And then you're going to stretch forward into puppy pose. So draw your hips back, extend your fingertips out in front of you, keep your back straight, and pull your ribs in. And then we're going to do something to loosen our shoulders. So you're going to take your left arm and thread it through and place your left ear down on the mat. And just hold it here for 5 breaths with your palm facing down and just feel this lovely stretch. And 4, and inhale, and exhale 5. And then you're going to extend that left arm out in front of you, and you're going to thread the right arm through and place your right ear down. And you might find that one side is stiffer than the other. This is often the way. And breathe here 5 times, in and out through your nostrils. Just feel it loosening your shoulders. And when you've done 5 breaths each side, you're going to come up and then you're going to go back into a lovely restorative posture, child's pose. So you're going to sink your hips back towards your heels, have your big toes touching and your knees separated, and you extend your arms straight out in front of you. Keep them activated and draw the tailbone back down towards your heels. And just feel that lovely, lovely stretch. And just keep breathing your body. And breathe. And then we're going to come up, and I'm just going back on the mat a little bit. We're going to do a baby sun salutation. So back into child's pose. And follow my breath count. So you're going to inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to come up on all 4s. And then you're going to lower yourself, chest and chin. And then I want you to inhale and slide forward into cobra. And exhale back into child's pose, just waking your body up. So let's do that again. I want you to inhale in child's pose. And come up on all 4s and exhale, lowering yourself, chest and chin, but keep those elbows in. And inhale, come forwards. And exhale, and child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, child's pose. And exhale, arch your back a little bit, lower yourself, chest and chin, keeping those elbows in. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, and exhale, back into child's pose. Right. Now we're going to come up into downward facing dog, one of the most important postures in yoga. So you want like an inverted V shape. You want your fingers stretched out in front of you, and then you have your feet about hip width apart. And straight back, draw your tailbone, have your tailbone up or down if you're very flexible. I have to tuck my tailbone under, but some people need to have it up. So just find out what works for you. You're going to draw your upper arms in and pull those shoulders back. Open your shoulders, and you're just going to breathe here. Now you might need some modifications actually. So if that's the case, you can bend your knees, and you can also have your hands, I've only got one brick here, but if you've got 2 bricks, you can actually have your hands on bricks as well. That can work. Bending knees, just anything that works for you and keeps your alignment good, keeps your back straight. And when you've held that for long enough, just come back into your child's pose. And just relax a minute. This time don't have your arms activated. Maybe bring them down by your side. If you don't have the flexibility for child's pose, you can put your head on a brick like this. That might work better for some people. Now we're going to try a standing sun salutation. So, this is the kind of thing that you do in a Vinyasa class. You do sun salutations, and I'm going to take you through it very, very slowly. So, root the 4 corners of your feet into the mat, suck your tummy in, draw your tailbone down, and then I want you to inhale and bring your arms high above your head. And as you exhale, bend forward, placing your hands on your shins, or if you have the flexibility, place them either side of your feet. But for now, let's keep them on the shins. We're going to inhale and look up with a straight back. Exhale, place your hands either side of your feet and step back into a high plank. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lower your knees to the mat and then lower your chest and your chin in chaturanga. Inhale, come up to upward facing dog or to cobra if your back isn't supple enough. And then you're going to exhale and step back into downward facing dog. And then inhale, look up and step your feet between your hands and exhale and bend forward. Inhale, bring your arms high above your head and exhale back into prayer. Breathe here for a moment. Long, steady breaths in and out through your nostrils. And let's try that again. So, inhale, bring your arms high above your head, and as you exhale, swan dive forward and place your hands on your shins. Inhale, look up, and exhale, place your hands either side of your feet and step back into a high plank. Inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the mat, and then lower your chest and your chin, elbows in. Inhale, come up into upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Remember your modifications, you can bend your knees if that's easier. Tuck your ribs in. Draw your tailbone down or up, depending on your flexibility. You just want to have a straight back here. So people have different ways of achieving that, depending on how flexible they are. And you're going to inhale, and look up, and as you exhale, step your feet forward between your hands. Inhale, bring your arms out to the side, and exhale, back into prayer. Now, if you do a more intermediate class with me, I will carry on with that, and I will incorporate Warrior 1, and we can do jump throughs and stuff like that. But this is more of a beginner's class, so we'll move on from the sun salutations now, and let's do some bounces. So we're going to do tree pose. We've got 2 options here. You can bring your heel on the side of your ankle, your right heel, or you can bring it up here and place it on your left inner thigh, and then you bring your hands into prayer and you gaze straight ahead of you. Now, balancing is easier if your mind is uncluttered, so if you have a lot of thoughts in your head, it's quite hard to maintain your balance. So Try and empty your head of any worrying thoughts you might have, and just focus straight ahead of you. And breathe. Long, steady inhalations, and long, steady exhalations. If you want to challenge yourself further, bring your hands high above your head, open them up, fingertips pointing to the ceiling, shoulders down, and just hold this posture for a moment. Remember to keep breathing, and then bring your right foot down. And let's do that the other side. Remember, you've got two variations. You can place the heel of your left foot on your ankle, or you can bring it up here and place it on your inner thigh. And then hands in prayer. And let's do that on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Now you can stay here, or you can bring your arms above your head, separate your hands, shoulders down, and just hold it here for a couple more breaths. Look straight ahead of you, and try and empty your head of any thoughts that you might have. Yoga is a moving meditation, a time to find some stillness within, which we all need in these crazy times. And bring your foot down, and then we are going to do Warrior Two. So, bring your feet wide, and then you're going to turn. Let's do the left side first. You're going to turn your left foot out. Make sure that your left foot is in line with your instep, center of your instep. And then you're going to bend your left knee, but make sure that it doesn't go over your ankle. Make sure it's properly aligned just above your ankle and not over, because that can hurt your knees. And then you're going to bring your arms out, extend them wide, and you're going to look at your left middle finger. And you're going to hold this very strong posture. You want everything to be activated, your inner thighs. Imagine your legs are drawing in together. And you're going to look at your left middle finger and hold this here for 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling, going at your own pace. And when you've done those 5 breaths, you're going to turn that left foot in, and then turn your right foot out. Keep that heel in line with your instep. Make sure the knee is properly aligned over the ankle, and extend your arms out and look down your right middle finger. And breathe. Last time. And bring your feet in towards each other. And let's bring our arms high above our heads. And back down through prayer. And let's lie back on the mat. And we're going to do a bridge now. So you've got 3 options here. First option, going to lift your hips, and you can place the brick underneath your sacrum and have your hands either side of you. Draw your thighs inwards, imagine them rolling inwards, and then you're just going to look at your navel. That's the first option. But if you prefer, you can take the brick away and just have your hands palms facing down either side of you. And the third variation, you're going to interlink your fingers, little finger side pressing down into the mat, drawing your shoulders underneath you, and this gives you a little bit more height as well. And hold it here. So you've got 3 different options there. And when you've done 5 breaths, release your hands and lower your hips gently to the mat. Let's bring a bit of movement into our body. So you're going to inhale, lift your hips and bring your arms over your head. And then exhale and gently lower down to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, arms over your head, and exhale, lowering yourself gently 1 vertebrae at a time. And let's do that twice more. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. You're working very hard, everyone. Let's just draw those knees into our chest and rock from side to side. And now, after we do a back bend, it's really important to do a counter pose. So it actually really helps your back. If every time you do a back bend, you should then bend forward. That's your counter pose. So we're just going to reach forward and we're going to grab the outside of our feet and just gently lower your head down to your knees. Now, I'm aware that a lot of people can't do that. So you can get a blanket and you can fold it up and put it under here, under your glutes. And don't worry if you can't bend forward. Maybe you've just got your brick and you're just going to try and lower your head onto the brick, or you can just place your hands on your shins and just pull forwards. Try not to round your back, you want straight back. So just try and pull forwards and don't force anything, and you'll still get a really nice stretch. And if you can go all the way, then great. And let's do a little twist. Come and sit cross-legged, facing the front. And you're going to place your left hand on your right knee, place your right hand behind you, and inhale and sit up tall. And as you exhale, you're going to twist around and look towards the back. And then you inhale and lift, feel your torso lifting, and on the exhalation, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. And come back to center. Twists are so good for your internal organs. They actually massage your internal organs. So they're very detoxifying and really, really good for you. Now you're going to place your right hand on your left knee, place your left hand behind you, and then you're going to inhale, and you're going to exhale and rotate towards the back. And inhale and lift, and exhale and twist. Inhaling, lifting, and exhaling, twisting. One more time. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Come back to center. Now you probably want to sit on a brick or something again. I'm not sure how long we've been going at this, but I will be posting plenty more, so don't worry. I'll do different classes every time I post, and I will also do a more intermediate class. So if this is too easy for you, I will do something more challenging as well. So now we're back where we started. I want you to bring your hands into prayer and close your eyes And we're going to inhale and exhale deeply through our noses. So inhale and exhale. And now we're going to chant with me. So we're going to inhale. Namaste. Thank you everyone. Thank you to anyone who tuned in to watch this and follow my yoga class. I hope it has helped to center you today. So until the next time, see you later guys.